you're watching Tell It Like It Is Sports Talk Podcast with your host, Saint Superfan Soul Sage, along with co-host Mike Teasy, and last but not least, Hakeem the Dream. We talking Saints, we talking Pelicans, we talking Tigers, and much, much more. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And remember, nothing personal, it's just straight biz. We coming at you on Tell It Like It Is. Let's go.
I'm not playing. I go by soul. Or call me a saint. What's up? What's happening, everybody? Happy New Year. I know this is the first show of the new year. We haven't been on, but we will be coming to y'all hopefully every week after this show. Welcome to Tell It Like It Is, the Aftermath. We usually do the show after the Saints game, but we wanted to wait because we wanted to see what happened with the playoff scenario and the teams that were supposed to help us, but they didn't help us. But we did go out with a bang, and we had our best game of the year. But next year. So I got my guys. I got a trio of my guys in here tonight. Everybody's here. We're here to talk. We're here to have fun. We're here to entertain. So without any further ado, welcome to Tell It Like It Is, the Aftermath. Let me introduce my crew. First of all, y'all know him. My guy. And he's not in that rig tonight, man. My boy, Mike Teasy.
What's happening, everybody? What's going on?
What's up, Mike? How you feeling today, bro? How you feeling?
Exuberant.
Where my damn dictionary at?
Enthusiastic, full of life.
Oh, okay. I got that one. Yeah. I use that one myself. But also, you know it, up there in that dirty bird country.
Trash.
My God. Third Ward. Charity Hospital. Hot sausage. My man, Hakeem the Dream.
Yep. That'll be me. And dirty, and it felt good to
Hakeem,
come here on a Monday.
Strawberry Mentos.
Somebody gonna give us an endorsement deal now. Somebody got to give us endorsement. We've been too nice to Patman's Hot Sausage and everybody else. We got to get somebody got to start paying us. How everybody doing though?
Yeah, line. And Lipton tea bags. And Lipton tea bags, because I drink a lot of damn tea. Shit.
Sure, whoever want free advertisement, damn it, just pay us. That's all I'm saying.
We also got my boy. He's also up there in Georgia. He ain't been on the show in a while, but you know it. My guy, Teddy G.
Whoa, what's ham with it? Yeah.
Hey.
That's it.
What's up, G? What's
hand? So, brother, I saw you on the tube. I saw you on the television yesterday.
Oh yeah, bro. They got me on NFL Network. Yeah, they gave me a little love. They knew we was going out. They said we ain't gonna see this clown no more, so we gonna show him. We gonna put him on TV. I love more this week.
Yeah, shout out to A.T. Perry, man. I think that's a good thing, bro. You always find it.
So we gonna first of all we gonna holler at our peeps. My boy Alvin, what's up, bro? What's happening?
What's going on? What's happening?
We got Perry in the house. Perry G. Perry
what's
said
up, Perry?
Trash. Perry said trash. We got Calvin Washington.
Yeah, that's my guy. What's up, Cal? Out there in Phoenix. That's my guy.
We got my boy all the way from Australia. My man.
There you go. Steve-O.
Steve.
What's up, Bianca? How you doing?
Steve.
We got Rana in the house.
What's going on? What's happening?
My boy Whitley.
Whoa, Whitley.
I got my girl Tish all the way out in Seattle, man. I went out there to a Saints game, and Tish was so nice. her hospitality was so great. She showed us around, had a nice little party and everything. How you doing, Tish?
Yeah,
Hey,
Tish, I'm with the Huskies tonight too. Even though I think it would be monumental if the Harbaugh brothers both won a championship this year.
What's up, cuz? Horace Knox.
Or
My boy, what's up, Ron? We got Roy Jackson Jr. in the house.
Right.
Teresa. Boy, yeah, y'all been waiting for us, huh? Yeah. All right. Now, let's get on into this show, man. I was in that dome Sunday, and our Saints played one of the best games this year.
You weren't surprised, though.
Defense, all the way around, bro. So, I mean, just enough to keep Dennis Allen in office for another season. And so you know what that means, you know what I'm saying? Just like with David Carr, 3 out
Derek.
of the last
Derek. His name is Derek.
Play off the chain.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but his name is Derek Carr.
Yeah. Who I said?
David.
His brother, David.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever, man. David, Derek, the car.
The used car. Yeah.
The used car. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But I mean, like he said, A.T. Perry, he's gonna be good, man, in this league, bro. He had a great game. Everybody had a great. We didn't have any Camaro. Condre Miller finally showed up. He's been hurt all season. So
I was impressed with Condre Miller. I was impressed with Miller, number 25. You got to be somebody if they're gonna give you the old Reggie Bush old number. So Condre Miller, he did good. I like his running style. He put a little juke on somebody to get on in that end zone, man. I appreciated that.
Wait till the last game, man.
Last game, man. That's what I'm saying.
So what y'all think about this game? I would start with Hakeem. Hakeem, I know it's bittersweet.
Yeah, man, it is. We won, but we lost. You know what I'm saying? We won. And again, any Sunday you beat the Atlanta Falcons, it's it's good. But we lost, seeing as being that we're gonna be stuck in the mediocrity going forward. As far as the team is concerned, the game. Yeah, the first 2 drives, I don't know what the defense was doing.
Yeah, I was
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Desmond Ritter had 231 yards passing in the first half. And I'm like, this is the same guy that only threw for 165 the first game. But I was like, no, I don't want to be in a shootout with these guys right here. But shout out to the O-line. A.T. Perry looks like he's going to be a good long-term project. Rashid Shaheed, still doing his thing. And Chris Olave is entrenched as your number 1 wide receiver. But it's kind of sad.
Our only Pro Bowler.
Yeah, but it's kind of sad because, that might spark the end of number 13 being in New Orleans, seeing as being that the young guy, Perry, did his thing. So, and, it might be time for an amicable split between the Saints and Mike.
Bye, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? Not because it's just, if you're going to develop a guy like A.T. Perry, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to stun his growth by, having a veteran, like Mike Thomas around. I would like to see Mike Thomas go to Kansas City somewhere, or somebody, on a contender that can actually go ahead and have a shot at winning the championship. The corners, I thought, rallied and played well in the second half, even though Alante blew 2 coverages. But he made up for it by catching a pick and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But overall, it's bittersweet because we stuck in mediocrity. We still stuck with a guy that's going to be the head coach of the football team who, in all honesty, the players basically done spoke out. They did, They basically done rallied against him. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that he did not have his players back on this, he made sure when he got up on that podium, he wanted to make himself look like the good guy.
But wait,
he apologized.
before you get into DA, because we're gonna talk about that with that whole incident. Before you get into that, not meant to cut you off, but let's watch this and let me see who agrees with this and who doesn't. All right, these some other colleagues we got, and they talked about that same incident, and this is how they feel.
Look.
Bad.
Very.
Makes Dennis Allen look like he's lost control of that locker room. But I'll say this. I would cut Jameis Winston today. I would not want him on my team. That's loser's mentality. And people will say, well, Shannon, what about when Dan Marino fake spiked the ball or Peyton Manning? They were not in victory formation. If you get down, the defense is conceding. If you want to run the ball, let the defense line up. Don't you fool them, think this is a victory formation, and then drive off the ball. You mean to tell me that's going rogue? Dennis Allen's going to probably have to go because his players have no respect for him.
Right.
He said they sent victory formation in, but
That's right.
we made a decision. I'm sorry, Molly. I would cut Jameis Winston today. If I'd been on that team, let me tell you what, I'd have jumped off sides on purpose. There's a mentality that you got to have if you want to play winning football. Jameis Winston has a loser's mentality. That's why they didn't win in Tampa. That's why Tom Brady came there, took the same team, and went to the Super Bowl. Look at what Baker Mayfield did with basically the same team, got him in the playoffs, something that Jameis Winston couldn't do.
Do me a favor. Say that one more time on camera, what you would do.
I would cut him. I would cut Jameis Winston today.
And let me tell you something. I wanted Shannon to go first on this because he's the one that played. I completely agree with you. 1,000%. Dennis Allen has to go. They clearly have no respect.
None.
What do you mean? Let's put this in its proper perspective. The coach sent in the play.
Yeah.
We, the players, ignored him.
Yes.
Then go on camera to the media
and
said, not only did we ignore the coach and did this, right, because we wanted Williams to get a touchdown because he hadn't had one all season long, you understand what I'm saying? Which is pathetic in and of itself. You're up 41-17. It's a minute left in the game. It's over, okay? You take a knee, game is over. And not the starting quarterback, the reserve quarterback said we ignored the coach and we decided, and then I went and I told the coach, this is why I respect you, coach, but this is why we ignored you. Shannon is absolutely right.
I agree with everything they're saying except cutting Jameis Winston. Get rid of
they making Jameis. I mean, Jameis is the ringleader of the whole thing. Well, guess what? Even if Jameis was the ringleader, what did that say? The team has more respect for Jameis than they do for you.
Than your ass. Exactly.
Than they have for you.
Exactly.
And we have higher ups in our organization that's going to take DA's side on this. You know what I'm saying? The fact that this fool went ahead and apologized for winning the football game in the fashion that you wanted in. Now, the only thing and I'll be honest with this, the only problem that I had with it is that I wouldn't have done it out of victory formation.
That's the same way
I would have just went ahead. Yeah. I would have called the play because the defense was not prepared to go ahead and be in battle for that play because those guys could have got hurt.
Somebody could have got hurt.
And as much as I hate the Atlanta Falcons, I don't believe
the defense is max whenever somebody in victory formation.
As much as I hate the Atlanta Falcons, I don't condone. Right, I do not condone nobody getting hurt because those brothers got to feed their family too. But as far as the organization is concerned, of course, I hate them. Look, call a play. We want the guy to go ahead. Bring 3 tight ends in and go ahead and smash it down his throat. That's the only problem I have. But do not sit up here and make it as if Jameis is is the ringleader of this whole thing. He said that they made a collective decision. The team, not just Jameis. They could all sit up there and say, Jameis, no, you know what, Jameis, that's wrong. That's wrong. No, Jameis, don't do that. They did not say that. They backed Jameis up. They backed Jameis on this decision, and they said that they were going to go out there and do it, and they did it as a doggone team. Now, don't sit up here. Yes, you know what? That go to show you the kind of respect that they have. And if anybody else has a problem with it, go read Jimmy Graham's tweet to what he said. Jimmy said that is probably the best teammate that he's ever had, and that includes number 9. When you say ever, ever means ever. You know what I'm saying? He said that Jameis is one of the best teammates that he has ever had, and at the end of it, F the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that.
Mike T, how you feel about it, bro? I ain't heard from my brother.
Feel
about that
what?
situation. About that situation.
I didn't give a damn about the formation, none of that. Fuck the Falcons. Fuck them. Don't care. Fuck them. Don't every time when the Saints play in Atlanta, what they say, they call us visitors. So fuck them. Anything below the, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck them. Don't care. Fuck them.
Okay, let's say if that was another team, would that have been honorable? Would you say that that's disrespectful? If it was somebody else?
Yeah, but somebody else. If they would have been playing against somebody else, but I hate the Falcons. I hate them more than any team in the league. I hate them.
I do. We both do. We both do.
We all do.
Fuck them.
They're a little more than that. They're a little above Dallas, but both of them I hate.
Fuck them. Anything to stab them bitches in the fucking gut. Fuck them. In 2015, they ran the fucking score up on the Saints. Nobody had nothing to fucking say. Fuck the Falcons. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Then the coach had a nerve to run out there,
run that bitch
and
up
bitch,
again,
and his ass got his walking papers that same night. And he had a nerve.
That's why that bitch was mad. That's why that bitch was mad. That's why he was mad. You want to sit
that was comical.
Cuss out them. And Dennis Allen a hoe. He a bitch ass nigga too. He a hoe. You should have had his tail between his motherfucker legs. That man calling you all out your name, F-bombing you and all that other shit. You apologizing? Man, fuck all this stuff. Fuck him. Fuck the rest of them. Fuck him. If that would have been, he wouldn't have did that shit if Sean Payton was there. Sean would have straight up fucking told him, bitch, stop it. Stop it. Shit. Fuck them. Fuck the Falcons. Fuck their organization. Fuck Arthur Smith. Fuck them. Run that bitch up again. Like Jameis said, you was already getting your ass kicked 41-17. What difference would it fucking made? Fuck him. Shit. That man was looking out for his teammate, man. Fuck him. Fuck them.
Yep.
I don't care. Fuck them. Fuck them. So what? They was in formation like they was finna goddamn kneel that motherfucker they ran to play. I don't give a fuck. Be as disrespectful as possible to them bitches. Fuck them. Fuck the Falcons.
And here go Teddy G, and the G stand for green light. So let's go. Number one, Dennis Allen. You think that the players respect him with that sassy walk he got, walking sassy like that, boy. Man, listen. I said, shout out to Jameis Winston. Drop your nuts on these Falcon, dirty turd, whatever you want to call them. I said, you got to understand the fabric of the city of New Orleans. We petty. We petty the bell. We petty the bell. We petty wop. We petty wop. You saw what I did. We petty wop. You understand what I'm saying? I said, we just petty, bro. You know, so we ain't forget what y'all done did, what y'all done said. Okay, let me back up a little bit. I ain't gonna be long, but I'm gonna tell you this. I said, you know, I was under the impression that the Saints were not in a rebuild. What's wrong? This is a rebuild. It's a rebuild. Mm-hmm. We thought that because if they kept the same coach that was affiliated with Sean Payton, that they could just go into the post-Sean Payton era, you know, seamless, and just get right back to where we were, 11-5, 11-6, 12-6 now, because this is 17 game. I say, but the thing about it is this: the Saints are a very family-oriented organization, so they're not just going to hire anybody, and they're not just going to fire anybody. I talked to Sol privately about this. They're not going to fire Dennis Allen. Talk to Hakeem about this. They're not going to fire Dennis Allen unless they have a very good reason because whoever they hire as the head coach, they're going to have to be able to go inside Gail Benson's home and have dinner with her, right? And that's not going to be Eric Bieniemy. So if they hire a new head coach, they're wasting their time. I say and I'm sorry, that's just what it is. It's not about what we want. It's about the comfort level. And New Orleans is still in the South, might I say the deep South. Mm-hmm. So I said, for me, I'm jumping way ahead. And I'm going to say, whoever the Buffalo Bills play, they're going to lose. Because the Buffalo Bills got a hell of an offensive coordinator. And his name is Joe Brady. And I don't care how young he is. He come from Sean Payton. They thought that Pete Carmichael was Sean Payton's star student. No, it was Joe Brady, LSU fan. Hakeem, you know his name, huh?
Yeah.
Joe Brady. Wait, hold on, King. Hold on, King. Hold on. What Joe Brady did for y'all, bro?
Coached the two probably most lethal wide receivers in the game, Justin and Jamar Chase.
Do me a favor.
He was the architect of the passing game.
Do me a favor. Just go back and look at how the Buffalo Bills was playing before Joe Brady was calling the plays, and then look at how Buffalo Bills playing after Joe Brady calling the play. I say them screen passes look very familiar. I say how they going over the middle now, that looks very familiar. I said this guy, what's the name of the Buffalo Bills quarterback?
Josh
Allen. He is very poised back there now. And so I'm not saying Joe Brady should be or will be the next head coach of the Saints. Because like you said, Keem, he's young. But so is Sean McVay. So I'm saying, all I'm saying is that the Saints are a family organization and they're not just going to hire anybody. Okay. So at the end of the day, we had to do a rebuild. It is a full rebuild. And so am I happy with how the Saints ended up 9-8? No, I'm not. But now I know that I had my expectations too high. I thought that they was going to be able to hit the ground running. And, you know, Dennis Allen. And the thing that I'm disappointed in most is two games in particular. The Rams game and Green Bay. The Rams game, Green Bay, and then also Minnesota, right? I said them three games right there. We should have won all three of them games. And the thing about it is Dennis Allen showed me that when he became a head coach, that he changed, right? Because you're supposed to protect your defense at all times. Doing an onside kick, that was dumb. I said, doing crazy things that's losing field position, that was just very foolish. And so Dennis Allen is not head coach material. However, the Saints are going to keep him because he is the lowest paid head coach in the NFL, and they want to keep it that way. So what I saw from the game yesterday, honestly, it was promising. I said, but we had dug ourselves a hole that's too deep for us to jump. It was too deep. The Green Bay, the Minnesota game, and the Rams game. Season was over then. So when we came out, we beat Tampa Bay. I didn't expect them to beat Tampa Bay, but the light switch clicked last week. When they beat Tampa Bay, I knew they was going to beat Atlanta. Y'all knew they was going to beat Atlanta. Y'all knew they was going to beat Atlanta. None of y'all was surprised that they whipped their ass. None of y'all was surprised they whipped their ass. But it's too little, too late. But I am so glad that they drafted Brian Brzee. That kid got a future. I like that draft pick.
Going back to what we was talking about, our topic about the incident with the last play, with all the attention that this getting, I hope that with all the attention it's getting, that Mrs. Benson understands and will see that this is not the right coach for the New Orleans Saints because he is not respected by his team. Just like those guys said, you call a play and they just ignore what the hell you said. They have no respect for you at all.
He too sassy, man.
playing for themselves. They're not playing for you. They're playing for themselves. When they go out there, do what they do. They're playing for themselves, bro. Because
they're not gonna listen to that dude. They're not gonna listen to that dude.
You'll realize that.
And to make it even worse is to make it, even worse. Like, so I've listened to some podcasts today. It's like, well, get rid of all the players. You can't get rid of everybody. You can't you're not gonna get rid of Marshawn Lattimore for the sake of saving Dennis Allen. You're not gonna get rid of Cam Jordan. You're not gonna get rid of DeMario David. You're not gonna get rid of Alvin Kamara. Alvin's voice, travels just like Drew Brees' voice travels. Like, Alvin is one of the 2 or 3 players on the team that can, he could basically walk on water, eat bullets and shit ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So if I think with Miss Benson, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't think she is a person of football ilk. The Pelicans are her baby. You know what I'm saying? She's in attendance at all the Pelicans games. She hugging the players, coming down the doggone, down the tunnel after the game's over up in the Smoothie King Center. I think she just basically gave Dennis Lauscher and, Mickey Loomis full autonomy to go ahead and run the organization. She just want to write the checks. You know what I'm saying? Do I think she hears the fans' dissatisfaction? Yeah, I think she do. But her not being a football person, by her being a female owner, you know what I'm saying? How many female owners do they have in the NFL? Shoot, Mike, I know Mike is keen on this. Is she the only female owner, Mike, or is there somebody?
Detroit got
somebody else.
Detroit got
Detroit. Okay, then. You know what I'm saying? So, she's one of 2 female owners in the league that just, I don't know if, the X's and O's and, outside of writing checks that she really cares about, And I think these, Dennis Lauscher and Mickey Loomis is robbing her blind. You know what I'm saying? They kind of taking advantage of her. And she doesn't have anybody else to be in her ear and be like, look, man, you got to go ahead and do this for the betterment of the team. But, Saints fans.
Somebody has to be an informant and tell her what's going on football-wise.
Well, she ain't going to listen to her grandchildren.
Make the decision to do what she need to do. This is from Jimmy Graham. Get off Winston's back. Graham said in his post, this man is the best teammate I've ever had, loves this city, this game, and embodies everything you can ask for in a leader. Was a rare situation, and we all take responsibility. Nobody thought it would get blown out of proportion. Also, F the Falcons. That's what Jimmy Graham said. That's what Jimmy Graham said.
That's going to be a guy.
I think Jameis Winston would be a better coach than DA. I really do.
Sometimes you got to drop your nuts, man, because the fabric of the city of New Orleans is gangstified, man. You know what I'm saying? I said we carry ourselves a certain way. I said the murder rate go up when we lose. I said people are connected to the football team. I said, and we can't just keep losing like this, man. I said 3 years without the playoffs, that's long enough. That's like when Sean Payton got suspended. And then, you know what I'm saying, those years, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, we finally got back to a level of confidence.
I don't like
in 18, 19, 20, 21. So the thing about it is that it was a rebuilding period, but a lot of the players that we have is still the same. It's just a lack of coaching. Is Dennis Allen a good coach? Hell no.
Hell no.
He is the 4th worst head coach of all time. I said, but Gail Benson is comfortable with him. So they better damn sure get him some good assistants. Offensive, defensive, it is. That's just what it is. I said, you have the players. I feel bad for DeMario Davis. I feel bad for Lattimore. I feel bad for Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is not going to the Hall of Fame, even though he probably has the numbers to back it up. But he is going to probably have to go to another team because the Saints then pissed him off so much that he had to say what he had to say about Derek Carr. And they're not going to stand for that. They're not going to have Michael Thomas retire as a Saint. So he's going to have to go somewhere else and get his numbers back up to par. I said, but at the end of the day, Alvin Kamara, he's probably not going to go to the Hall of Fame because he doesn't have a ring. Cam Jordan, he's probably not going to go to the Hall of Fame. So what I'm saying is that the Saints have turned a very promising future into a questionable one.
And I kind of, this is the last thing, bro. I kind of hate the house niggerdom that, you know what I'm saying, that goes on in the media. You know, Shannon Sharp, you know, he's riding high now with his, with
Cat Williams
thing.
Cat
Right?
Williams.
Now, you know,
I like John Gruden. I like John Gruden. I'm sorry.
My thing, yeah, no, but you know, I hate the house nigga. Now that he getting the ESPN money, now all of a sudden, you know, it's cut Jameis this, that, and other. Well, Jameis did explain something that also made sense. What if the Honey Badger would have scored a touchdown on that pick? Is everybody mad? I mean, is everybody mad at the score being run up then?
Yeah,
he got caught at the 1 yard line.
Was he supposed to slide? Was he supposed to slide? Was he supposed to kneel?
On a pick six and you know, and take a kneel or give yourself up on a pick six, you run the bitch back. You know?
Let me tell you, Sean Payton. Let me tell you what Sean Payton would have said. We play until the bell ring. You understand what I'm saying? I say we gonna play. It's a rivalry. We gonna play till the bell ring. You know, and the bell ain't ring yet.
A Falcon fan. I mean, you know, it's crazy. You know, shout out to my homeboy Scooter Rain. I mean, he one of the few dudes that's very objective. So this ain't at him. But it's like, as a Saints fan, like all the shit that they done to us. When we were saying, they used to egg the bus when they was in Atlanta. I mean, they used to do all kinds of
right.
I mean, there's already a lot of underlining stuff, man. I just don't. I mean, this shit is blown way out of proportion.
And Hakeem, I remember when the mayor didn't even want us to fucking come there to play in the championship game. The Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl.
And she wound up, and then 2 months later, and 2 months, right? And 2 months later, she was down here at the Zulu Ball kicking it with our people. She was a guest at the Zulu Ball 2 months later after they robbed us in the NFC Championship game.
I think her name
was. You talk about Keisha Bottoms?
Yeah, Keisha Lance Bottom. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker fine though. Ooh.
She got some bottoms.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That thing fine. Ooh, Lord, she fine.
I heard she got
she was wrong for that.
I heard she got for real. I heard she got her OnlyFans. But you know, she talking politics and stuff. But you know, I mean, she be doing
it, man.
She be doing it.
Man, forget everything got to do with Atlanta. Anyway,
everybody got her OnlyFans. Yeah.
Moving on. Moving on. The Carolina Panthers.
Bro. I was watching CJ Stroud. Oh, my God.
They laid a big-ass egg Sunday. When I look at the highlights, Carolina should have beat the crap out of the Buccaneers, bro. You know, it's a shame, bro. It must be, I don't know if they got a voodoo doll or something, bro. I look at them plays just like the play with DJ Chalk when he dove in the end zone and the ball, he fumbled the ball right before he crossed the goal. Then the guy with the long run, I forgot his name, they called that. Yeah, that's the only highlights you had of that game because the Buccaneers offense didn't do shit.
They had a whole bunch of about to be touchdowns.
You know, it just wasn't meant to be.
Look, I know Saints players, they still have the red rifle phone number. I know they can call Andy Dalton. I said all week I was praying that Andy Dalton was gonna give a chance, give you know, because they say that boy got hurt last week, Bryce, that boy Young. But I say Andy Dalton would have given them at least a puncher's chance. If you hold Tampa Bay to 9 points, which they did, Carolina's defense is still serviceable. I said, but you can score 10 points with Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton will give you a good 17 points, you know. And so I was praying all week that Andy Dalton was going to be the starting quarterback, you know. Carolina Panthers as an organization, they set back for the next 5 years. They know exactly how bad that draft pick was. CJ Stroud is a motherfucking dog. His teammates love him. He is a dog. And I'm so glad we ain't got to see that boy twice a year. CJ Stroud, oh no. That boy is next. That boy is next. So they bad. Bryce Young got them down bad for years. And they probably might re-up his contract, thinking they could fix him. But you can't fix 5'8", dog. Unless you got that Kyler Murray speed. And Bryce Young ain't got that. And he ain't got the offensive line that he had at Alabama. And they have, and look, the owner of the Carolina Panthers, his daughter just thought Bryce Young was cute. That's why they drafted him. Because the general manager, real talk. No, I'm just telling you. I said the general manager wanted to draft CJ Stroud, Frank Reich, who was the fired head coach. He wanted to draft CJ Stroud, but David Tepper and his daughter met with Bryce Young and had dinner with him. And the daughter was impressed with Bryce Young and how he carried himself, you know, whatever, the Wonderlic score. But the problem is he can't score the ball. So fuck a Wonderlic score. I said, can you score the ball? CJ Stroud can score the ball and Bryce Young cannot. That's 2 weeks in a row that they ain't scored a point. That's 2 weeks in a row the Carolina Panthers have not scored a PERNT. They ain't scored a point in 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? But you got the number 1 draft pick and they gave you a draft pick. The Bears gonna have your pick again this year. You see what I'm saying? So they know how bad they are. They 5 years in the hole with Bryce Young.
Yeah, some people are just college quarterbacks and that's it. You know, they're not made for the NFL, you know. And there's a lot of quarterbacks that was drafted in the past, won Heisman's, and couldn't do anything in the NFL. You know, and then there was some average quarterbacks in college that came into the NFL and were great. So, you know, you never know, man. But just off of size, I wouldn't have drafted Bryce Young. Just off of size, you know, there's no way I would have drafted a quarterback that short. You know, I'm sorry. You had a few short quarterbacks that were good back in the day, Doug Flutys and shit like that. But, you know, nah, not me. You know, I would have got the specimen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if he went to Alabama and he was clowning, man. Look at the other dude. What's his name? I mean, I heard. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, you know, you look at that and you say, well, damn, bro, we made a bad decision. They did. You know, I don't know how long, if he's going to come around, maybe next year or the year after. You never know. Bryce might become a better quarterback. Might be great. You never know. But as of now, it don't look good. Don't look good at all.
At all.
You miss on a quarterback. You set your organization back 5 years.
I know you went over this, and we're going to do our picks on Wednesday, but I just want to go over some of these intriguing matchups this week. NFL playoffs. Saturday, you got the Browns at the Texans. You got the Dolphins at the Chiefs. Woo! Man. And, you know,
boy, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one, boy.
Which one?
The Chiefs and Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs and Tyreek Hill. You already know what that game is.
You know what he's going to want to do against the Chiefs. We know that. You know, we know he's going to want to shine against his old team. You know, but what y'all, I mean, they're going to be playing. I know it's going to be cold. You know, how y'all think about them two matchups? Browns, Texans, Dolphins, Chiefs. Mike?
I'll wait.
King.
Ask me a question.
Yeah.
It's on you, Mike. Yeah. What you think about the two?
At Texans,
the
Dolphins at the Chiefs.
Dolphins dead. They done. They can't beat a team above 500. Tua doesn't show up when they need him the most. They got all them weapons and stuff like they dead. They done. It's over.
Yeah.
Texans, I think I'm going with Flacco. I'm gonna go with Flacco. Number their defense is real. I like Houston. I like CJ Stroud. I think it's gonna be a fight between who's gonna be offensive rookie of the year between CJ Stroud and Puka Nacua.
Puka.
Puka Nacua had a damn good. He had a damn good year.
Oh my God. Oh
yeah,
my God. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Flacco did it before. He did it before. He might do it again. You know,
it's crazy. It's crazy that he came out of nowhere. The dude came out of nowhere, and they already got a pretty good, legitimate top tier wide receiver in Cooper Kupp, who I respect a lot. You know, and all of a sudden now, a rookie became the focal point. 105 catches, 1,500 yards. It's crazy. It's crazy. So,
1,500.
Yeah,
broke Justin Jefferson record.
And I ain't talking about. I ain't talking about just in the damn slot. I'm talking about on that island.
Nope.
Unlike CD Lamb, slot boy. I'm talking about outside on that island. He was giving people that damn work. Ask Debo how much work he gave his ass. And Alontae Taylor made Alontae sit down on the bench, getting that ass that work, getting him that work. So
yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I think
he's
Chiefs
physical, man.
He good.
And I think the Browns, that defense is going in CJ Stroud's road to the playoffs quick. Then we go to Sunday. Sunday we got the Steelers at the Bills. And we got the Cowboys. You know, and the Rams at the Lions also.
I'm calling upset to me. Cowboy. Tell you right now, I'm calling upset. I'm going Green Bay.
They're gonna play them tough. They're gonna play them tough. Hey, they're gonna play them tough.
Yeah,
they're gonna play them tough.
The edge is
Dallas ain't hard to defend. Dallas is not hard to defend. They're not. They're not hard to defend.
You just gotta have athletes.
Dallas can't stop the run. Everybody sitting up there acting like it's rocket science. Dallas can't stop the run. They force feed slot boy, number 88. Go look at the statistics. He got nearly 1,800 yards. The next wide receiver close to him is a goddamn tight end with about 600. It's easy. I'm gonna tell you to follow that motherfucker to the bathroom if you have to. If he in the damn stall, you be outside the door holding the goddamn tissue. And I'm gonna bracket him with a damn safety over the top. The same shit they did to Michael Thomas with the Saints in the goddamn playoffs. They straight followed him and they had somebody over the top of him every time they bracketed him. And you had to rely on other receivers like Traquan Smith, bitch ass, and everybody else trying to beat one-on-one press cover and they couldn't fucking do it. That's the same shit I do to fucking Dallas. I'm gonna bracket slot boy and I'm gonna say Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup, you got to beat me. And they can't run the ball. They can't run the ball like talking about. They can't run the ball.
3 reasons why I think the Cowboys gonna win that game. 3 reasons. The referees.
Number 1.
Number 2. They're at home. And number 3,
2.
Jerry Jones gonna have a suitcase full of fucking money.
Say, bro, you know the referees already got a real check from Jerry Jones, like a real check for $150,000.
I posted that picture, bro.
And them boys is really part time. Them boys is really part time employees. You know, I agree with Mike T. I agree with Mike. I agree with Mike Teasy on a few of those picks. But I do think that the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm a believer. I think that the Kansas City Chiefs are a really good team. They have a really good quarterback. I said, but, you know, some teams make this mistake and they keep believing in players for too long, right? So James, so I was about to say James Toney. I said, but the guy, yeah. What's his name, King?
Kadarius. Yeah.
Kadarius Toney.
Can't catch. Can't catch. Yeah.
Right.
I say if you and I've been monitoring that situation, You know what I'm saying? My mother-in-law, she's a Kansas City Chiefs fan for real. My one of my partners, Anthony Overton. You know Anthony. So Anthony Overton, you met him. I say Anthony was in the wedding as well. But the thing about it is that Kansas City Chiefs, they have this this aura about them. But if you can't catch the ball, then magic cannot happen. And so I'm picking the Dolphins.
They lead the league with drops. Yeah, they lead the league with drops.
I'm
picking the Dolphins.
I'm picking the Dolphins.
Go ahead.
I'm picking the Dolphins in that game. I'm picking the Dolphins in that game. Okay. I think that Waddle and Tyreek and Deshaun, right? And
A-Chain.
Yeah, Devon A-Chain. And you know, the surfer boy, you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't seen Tua in this setting. I just don't believe it in him. But the sneaky best to me, my bad. So the sneaky best matchup of the entire weekend, even though all the games that y'all named are very intriguing, I think it's the Rams and the Lions. And this is why.
I was gonna get to that so we can talk about.
Oh, go ahead. All right, no, I'm gonna say because I got the
in order. You know what I'm saying? So Mike, I want to know what you think about your Steelers at the Bills, though.
It's over.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't see the Steelers. Steelers kind of fell into the playoffs, but
you're not winning no playoff game with Mason Rudolph as your quarterback. I'm a realist, people. I'm objective. I'm a realist, people. You're not winning no damn playoff. You're not winning no damn playoff game with Mason Rudolph, Mitchell Trubisky, or Kenny Pickett as your quarterback. It's not happening. It's over. Then not only that, your best defensive player got a sprained MCL. TJ Watt. Yeah. I'm gonna say it one more time. It's over.
It's over. It's like the Saints. It's over. It's over.
Hey,
and look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We all think the Bills are hot right now. The Bills are hot right now.
Shouts out to Joe Brady. Shouts out to Joe Brady. So you know who that is?
What?
Do you know who Joe Brady is?
Of course, you just talked about him for about an hour earlier.
Joe Brady is the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills. He was the video consultant for Sean Payton. He was the videographer, right? He was the guy that would rewind, play game tape with Sean Payton, be sitting there for hours with him. Oh, rewind this, rewind that, play this, man. Give me this cut up right here. So he knows Sean Payton offense backwards and forwards. Full stop, period. So Joe Brady is going to be the reason why the Steelers, like Teasy say, it's over.
Look,
Joe Brady.
Hakeem, the game that you were talking about.
Yes, sir.
You know what? The Rams are hot right now. The boy just broke the rookie record for receptions and yardage.
This is the thing, man.
So they got the weapons. They going in, and they play out there on the West Coast, so it's nice weather. But even though they're going to Detroit, they're going indoors.
It's indoors. It's indoors.
It's gonna be a flat meet for them Rams, boy.
Not only that,
Lord,
Matthew Stafford is going back to his old home where he played at for 11 years.
He's gonna want shine,
so
baby.
He got, and he is still a beloved figure in Detroit.
Detroit is overrated. First of all, Detroit is overrated. First of all,
I'm still happy for him, but they definitely overrated.
Detroit is overrated. Let me tell you something. I said y'all was just talking about Puka Nacua, Hakuna Matata. I said when they played the Saints, bro, that dude impressed the hell out of me. That guy got hands, man. I'm talking about hands like
he's
hands like
vice grips.
Hands like he go fishing for crabs without no net, no nothing. He just uses his hand.
Hakeem, where was that boy picked at? What round?
Shit, I want to say 6th.
Right.
He came out of. I think he
like a Marcus Smith.
Yeah.
He gonna fight for that ball. He gonna fight for that ball.
When he made that sliding catch
against Alontae Taylor.
When he made that sliding catch against Alontae Taylor with Alontae Taylor's arm inside the man, and he's bro, yeah. I
was like, man, this dude good.
That did it for me, bro. that did it for me. I said okay, and again, 1,500 yards. He broke Jets' record for receiving yards in a rookie season. And shout out to Justin Jefferson, because he is the only player in the history of the fastest player in the history of the NFL to have caught over 1,000 yards in receiving in 10 games. He did it in 10 games this year. He missed 7 games. He got 1,000 yards playing on the 10 games this year. Jets is still the best wide receiver in football. Pay the man. Pay the man.
And in this last game, y'all, the Eagles have been playing like shit, but the Buccaneers are shit.
I don't even want to pick that game. It's so fucking bad. I'm for real. Like the Eagles.
I still feel.
See, but the Buccaneers are lucky. And I'll tell you. I mean, look, you got to understand where the injuries are, right? I said on the throwing hand of the starting quarterback, Mr. Jalen Hurts, his finger hurts, right? His middle finger is crooked right now. And I don't know if you know what's the most important finger on the throwing hand of a quarterback. It is the middle finger. It's not the index finger. It's the middle finger. And so the middle finger controls the velocity. The index finger controls the direction of the ball where it's thrown. And so Jalen Hurts cannot control certain things with his hand. They can put it back in place. Yeah, they can do that. I said, but it's not going to be the same. And I think that I like Baker Mayfield. You know, he's one of those guys that has a chip on his shoulder. You know, he's a guy who has an attitude problem. I like people with an attitude problem. That's why I enjoy Mike Teasy so much. Because Mike Teasy, you know what I'm saying? He like me. He humbuggish. Yeah. I say Baker Mayfield is like that. He's humbuggish. He don't want nobody to talk about him. He don't want nobody to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't have to come from the bottom. Now I'm here. You know, and Baker Mayfield and them are going to remove the Philadelphia Eagles from the playoffs. And I'm an NFC South member. Okay.
I'm gonna make a couple of bets with you at the
so
end of the
bet me. Just make sure you pay
your money.
I don't see that shit. I don't see that happening.
No. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf on this one. I'm a wolf on this one. I'm telling you.
Where 11 and 16 have to go play a team that's 9-8. You know what I'm saying? Because they won the division.
Hold on. What's the Eagles' record?
11-6.
11-6.
11-6. Yeah.
All right. And so the Bucks are
terrible. They started the damn season off 10-1.
Exactly. Thanks, T.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Teasy. I say it's about. It's about.
You think the Buccaneers gonna win that game too?
It's about. He ain't got to pick. No, let me finish my point. He ain't got to pick right now. Let me tell you something. I say Mike Evans. I know Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore don't get along, but like Teasy, I'm objective. And plus, I'm a member of the NFC South. So, yeah, you know, fuck the Falcons, right? But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are part of our, you know what I'm saying, full club. I go to the Carolina Panthers game in Charlotte. If Carolina Panthers was in the playoffs and it was going to, I don't like the Eagles, bro. I don't like the Eagles. So what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, I'm telling you, we don't do well. We don't do well against quarterbacks. We don't do well against quarterbacks that are mobile. We don't do well against quarterbacks that can run. So we have a problem with a Jalen Hurts. Tampa Bay Buccaneers do not have that problem. And you want to know
Devin
why?
White,
Because
Devin White and Levante David.
Thanks, King. The Buccaneers do not have that problem because they got linebackers.
Missiles.
They got linebackers that can run. They got linebackers that Kamara don't even want to play against. Because when Kamara,
he was not gonna get far, but they will not beat the Buccaneers. So I'm gonna bet both of them.
All right, bro. I want to bet. We put some money down because I ain't even bet on the college football game tonight. I said, but I'm betting you. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I said, whatever you want to put down.
Yeah, I want that Chiefs bet too.
Oh yeah, we put that down. We can make it a double or nothing.
Devin White and Levante David are two heat-seeking missiles. They play well in space. They cover. You know what I'm saying? They physical. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, rarely do I ever see them make tackles in which they are taking the blow. You know, and I noticed that. Like when we play against them, like Alvin doesn't have his best games against the Bucs.
And plus, it's a home game.
That second line of defense, they might be the best tandem in the league, man. Like, and you know, it don't look like it's slowing down.
I got Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw as the best linebacker duo in the league. Fred Warner and Greenlaw.
Oh yeah,
Drake Greenlaw.
They
second to none.
Them two.
Second to none.
Look, and plus, it's a home game.
I ain't arguing with you, my boy.
And plus, this is my last point. And plus, it's a home game. And plus, you understand what I'm saying? I said the Eagles wanted to win the NFC East so bad that they got their two star players hurt, AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, right? So I'm telling you, I said the Buccaneers ain't going nowhere further than that because they probably got to play the 49ers left with Greenlaw and them. I said, but you know, because they're gonna be the lowest seed. I said, but at the end of the day, I said, the Philadelphia Eagles did themselves more harm than good. They lost to the Giants. Thanks, Steve. I said that they lost to the Giants, man. They lost to the Giants, brother. You know,
Eagles defense is trash, man.
I
hate to say it. They got the. But guess what?
What you think? This the Eagles from last year or something?
Nah, yeah. Well, but it's intriguing because already Jalen Carter is already, in my opinion, one of the top 10 defensive players, regardless of position, in the National Football League. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what happened from last year to this year, where they was getting all these sacks. They had Reddick coming off the edge. What's the middle linebacker? Kendricks. They had him. Of course, CJ was there, but now he's in Detroit. Darius Slade was snatching crunch. My nigga, go for it.
I can tell you why they ain't getting a lot of sacks from there.
It's on you, like BG.
It's a secondary. I'm talking about 3 seconds. They can't contain nobody, no receiver, no nothing, no tight end, no nothing. The secondary. It ain't the pass rush. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got you still got a good defensive line. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter.
Right. Yeah.
It ain't them, you know. But if an offensive line can hold up, and that's a big if an offensive line can hold up against them guys, shit, they ain't gonna get a chance to get it to the damn quarterback because somebody opening the secondary cracking all the time. Their biggest loss was CJ. GJ was their biggest loss. Blankenship trash. He trash.
That's what I was about to name him. That's a white boy, right?
I'm looking up like, bro, this dude always out of position. This dude always a step behind. And they shouldn't have been talking about he wanted to bet. I say, well, that's just like the guy you just named that y'all didn't talk about with Tampa Bay. You named Devin White. You named Levante David. You know who you did not name? Who I think was the biggest Pro Bowl snub in the NFC? Antoine motherfucking Winfield Jr., bro.
He the one that caused that. He the one.
That's a stud missile right there, Jack.
He the one that caused that fumble with DJ Chalk yesterday too. And he the one that bullied Michael Thomas at the time they played.
We all knowledgeable people.
Winfield deserved the Pro Bowl bid.
Absolutely. We all knowledgeable people. So I'm gonna ask my three brothers right here. To a man, we all know players and rosters. Do y'all think? Because I was arguing with somebody about this today. So appreciate the check, Mike. Do you fit? I told him that I think Antoine Winfield is the best safety in the game right now. Do y'all agree with that? There's only one other person that I think that can compare to him as far as the safety position, not DB. Safety's got different responsibilities than cornerback.
A complete safety.
A complete safety. There's only one other person. Right. There's only one other person that I can name to go ahead and compare him to. And that guy is hurt right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, it's two. It's two other guys and he's hurt. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think y'all seen him enough? We see him 2 times a year. Do y'all think he's the best safety in the game? I know who. I think I know who Mike. I think I know who Mike. Going what you call him? Who he feel like it is, and I ain't even gonna argue with my. Hey, he got the numbers to back it up. Yeah. But down in, down out, I feel like Winfield Jr. probably is the best safety in the game. Now, in reference to my boy Mike T, I ain't gonna speak for him, but I'm gonna speak for him. Minka Fitzpatrick does have a lot to say about that. But the other guy that I was gonna go ahead and name is Kyle Hamilton for the for the Baltimore Ravens.
Actually, I don't think to a man. I don't think it's Minka.
Oh, okay then. Okay then. That's what I thought you was going.
Who you think is the best, Michael?
You watching up tape, Mike? Who you think it is? I said it's Winfield, bro.
They got the Chargers, bro.
For real? He don't play enough games.
Man, watch.
He's always hurt. Derwin? He's a great athlete.
His range. His range? I mean, we talking about a complete safety. His
complete
range.
Yeah. No.
Derwin James, bro. Yeah, I like Derwin James, man. I like Kyle Hamilton too. I do.
Yeah, for the Ravens.
I like Jesse Bates. I like Jesse Bates out of Atlanta. I like him too.
Jesse. Jesse. Yeah.
You know, I don't think Buda Baker should have got over Antoine Winfield. That was some bullshit. No. That was bullshit.
No interceptions, no forced fumbles, no. Bruh, that is highway robbery.
That was bullshit.
And they put their stats up next to each other.
That's just name recognition. That's just name recognition. Buda Baker.
Yeah.
Buda Baker
just name
not one fucking stat.
Not a sack, not a forced fumble, not a pick. Had about 5 passes defense. Yeah, man.
But it wasn't that would have played this year. GJ would have been in that conversation too. CJ was leading the damn league and got them interceptions, you know what I'm saying? Before he got hurt last year, and he missed like 8 games last year, 7 or 8 games last year.
All right, cool. I'm interested to see how you fellas feel about Honey Badger and
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Decline.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, he's in decline. But just think about just to go ahead and throw this out here. In the 2 years that he's been here, though, Teddy, I have to admit, you saw the decline before he got here.
He's slow as
molasses. What we asked him to do. But for what he's got 7 picks in 2 years. He's got 7. He had 4 this year and 3 this year. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Honey Badger's success.
He got it up here.
That's what I'm saying.
He's very instinctive.
He got it up here.
His success actually is based off of what the front 7 does. You have to put pressure on the quarterback so he can go ahead and be reactive. If you ask him to go ahead and cover for 6 seconds, he can't do that anymore. He doesn't have that kind of range.
I've been saying
he does not have that kind of range.
Because I never did answer it. I think Winfield is right up there as the best safety. I like Kyle Hamilton from Baltimore too, but I also like the guy from Miami. I watched him. I like
Jalen Ramsey.
No, Javon Holland. I like him.
Oh, okay then. All right.
Yeah, he decent. He good. Mm-hmm. He ain't a cover, but he can cover.
Yeah.
He can cover.
Yeah.
Holland.
I mean, you got some safeties that's on a bad team like Jabril Peppers, for the New England Patriots. I mean, he's good, but I mean the team garbage.
He an athlete, but his
He's a
IQ.
good safety.
He an athlete. I think
Right.
Jarrell Peppers a hell of an athlete.
Right.
He's an athlete,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
he be a lot of times out of position too. His IQ ain't all up to par. But he a hell of an athlete. He one of the best athletic gifted safety. Yeah, he a hell of an athlete. When you talk about Tyrann Mathieu, I think he deserves another year in New Orleans. I like him. Marcus May.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, he gonna retire. He gonna retire.
Absolutely.
He gonna retire.
Please God, get his ass up out of here. He got to go. Marcus May ass got to go, bro.
Same here, man. Same here.
Now, another rookie, unsung rookie that I like on New Orleans Saints, who I thought was an exceptional pick, was Jordan Howard. I think he the safety to come. Jordan Howard, number 31, I like him. Good range.
He got no speed, bro, because he ran down.
I like Howard. You can build with Howard. I like Howard. Let him be an understudy, even though they play two. I think Tyrann Mathieu can play both positions, free safety and strong, and he can also help you in the box. Very instinctive guy that can help in the box too, and can blitz. That little sneaky fucker Mathieu, they don't do it. I don't know why the Saints don't do it as much, but he can fucking blitz. Go back and watch the film of when he was at LSU, even with the Cardinals. That little sneaky bastard can blitz, but they don't do it. They don't do it as much with it.
I answer your question right. I answer that for you right quick, my boy. He is an effective blitzer as long as somebody don't get their hands on him, because he's only 190 pounds.
He's sneaky.
When you bring him off the edge, bro. Right. True that. Yeah. But once he gets engaged with somebody, he does not have the strength, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and, and knock the guy who's blocking him off his switch call. So once they get their hands on him, he's just stonewall. So yes, he is an effective blitzer. I do.
What help the Saints secondary tremendously. They got to get a pass rusher, bro. I'm sorry.
Bruh, it's must.
Ain't got nobody on that goddamn defensive line. They can get you 10 plus sacks a year. Nobody.
Man, they keep trying to go.
Look, man. The last goddamn guy that got over 10 goddamn sacks no longer play for the goddamn Saints than fucking Hendrickson, bro. You got to get a pass rusher,
16
bro.
sacks. Right.
He's still good out there.
16
Cincinnati. Bayou Bengals.
And another thing, I hate to bring this as a racial but I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Y'all know me, I don't have no fucking filter. At the linebacker position, I'm sorry. I need niggas. I need some niggas at linebacker. I need some speed. I need niggas. Pete Warner, I like him. But your special teams, if you ask me, I need niggas. I want some niggas at linebacker.
He is terrible in space.
I need some fucking speed. I need some speed.
He is terrible in space, bro.
Mike,
he is terrible in space.
Mike, didn't we have somebody in here and didn't even put the man on the field? The man showed you in preseason little highlights of what he could do. And we didn't even give the boy a shot.
I
know who I'm talking about, bro.
He's a short tackler. I'll give him that. He's not that good in pass coverage, but yeah, I think he'll be better than Pete Werner.
Ball run is a positive. I have seen that boy. Y'all saw what's his name, Bijan Robinson got off. Who you thought that was on?
Yep. Him.
Who you think that was on?
His ass.
Every time in space, I say, Lord help me. I say, bro. Stretch.
All right, I'm glad.
Boy, shit. Boy.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
I'm
glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. You know why? Because I didn't want to get on into, the race theory either, because I think everybody is equal. I said, but the thing about it is this. I said, these Hawaiian folk, bro. That safety in San Francisco. That safety in San Francisco, he's pretty good.
29.
Yeah.
Tufunga.
Yeah. He reminds me of Troy Polamalu. He reminds me of Troy Polamalu. And the thing about it is that, Puka Nacua, I said, you talking about that's Nubian too. You gotta understand. I say he has melanin, and that creates the ability to get that torque.
Werner is so bad in space, bro. He cannot tackle nobody in space. He is awful, bro. Awful, man.
Right.
His PFF rating is terrible.
Right.
He don't have
he gives effort
in the
nothing.
making a play for the damn ball.
He don't even break down.
I say, bro, he good against the run. He decent, but
Dallas, absolutely, I agree with that. Dallas,
man,
I agree with that, brother.
I need niggas.
Dallas, I'm telling you, man. You know, there's a game that we lost that we would have won if Zach Bond would have just caught the interception and sat
Houston.
down. And sat down. If he would have caught the ball, and just sat down, I guarantee you we would have won that game. You understand? Because CJ Stroud ain't really hit his stride yet. Then he was about to hit his stride, so we caught him early. So we had him. We had that game, but Zach Bond, you caught that interception off of CJ Stroud, and you tried to be Barry Sanders, which is something you're not. And then you wound up fumbling the ball and giving it right back to him. They scored a touchdown. I said, so there were so many missed opportunities by just inexperience from some of these young Saints players. We're in a rebuilding mode. I say, I guarantee you the Saints win a division next year. I said, it's going to be a very rough schedule next year. We play the NFC East.
We make some moves or not.
We play the NFC East. We play the NFC East. And look, I want to say this. And this may be controversial because we're talking about, race or whatever. Everybody assumes that white people are just smarter, right? Some people ain't smart because Derek Carr is not that smart. Okay. I said Drew Brees, he wasn't that smart either, but he tried hard. And I don't think that Derek Carr puts in as much effort as Drew Brees did. Drew Brees was committed to it. In the offseason, he'd give you another baby, give you another child, or whatever. But ain't no fucking going on during the season. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying with Drew Brees. I said Drew Brees was in that playbook every single hour of every day, of every minute, of every second. I don't think that Derek Carr has that same commitment. And it took him a longer time to grasp the playbook. And I don't think that Pete Carmichael is the right person to be calling the plays. So what I'm saying is that Derek Carr is not as committed to the game of football as Drew Brees was. Derek Carr is he has talented arm strength. He can sling that thing, but he cannot process information in a soon enough time. With that being said, the offensive line needs some work because you know why Jamal Williams hasn't scored a touchdown all freaking year is because
3.1 yards per carry.
Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't got no damn offensive line, then that's going to be your results. And so
got to move on from James Hurst.
Mm-hmm. You have to improve the offensive line. And the one thing Sean Payton brought to the organization, y'all kept wondering, why does he keep drafting offensive linemen in the first round? Who is this Teron Armstead? Or who is this Andrew? Who is this? Who is Jari Evans? What kind of Carl Nicks Carl Nicks was the best draft pick of all time, in my opinion. Carl Nicks. You understand? I know he went to Tampa Bay and got the gout. I say, but Carl Nicks was one of the best, number 77. Him, Willie Roaf, very important. I say, but we talking about why was Sean Payton so invested in the offensive line? Because he wanted his play calls to work, and he needed his play calls to develop. And I don't think that they have the insight to get that offensive line together. That offensive line was trash this year, trash. And so Derek Carr, he thought he would have time to let this play develop, et cetera, but he's not the guy that be looking around and be like, oh man, do I have time to throw it? No, he gonna sit there and wait and pat the ball and try and let that play develop, and he would get sacked 85% of the time. which is very frustrating. You understand what I'm saying? I say, but he cannot process information fast enough. He wasn't completing passes in a flat fast enough, and so that's why they had so many sacks. I mean, it's just like we sitting there as Saints fans, and we like, yo, we know what's about to happen. He is about to get sacked right now. Okay, and he got sacked. So that's where the Saints are at. The offensive line needs to improve.
All right, fellas.
Taysom Hill, if you're listening, I love you.
The main event is tonight, and I want to know how y'all feel about this matchup with Michigan Wolverines against the Washington Huskies. Who y'all got? Who do you have winning this game?
Go Big Blue.
Start with Mike T. I'm gonna start with my brother Mike T. Mike, talk to me.
Bet on defense. I got Michigan. Always bet on defense. Always.
The better defense. That's Michigan.
Always bet on defense. I like Washington offensive line. Got one of the best offensive lines in the league. I like Michael Penix, a precision passer. But Michigan is fucking aggressive as hell, and I love defense. I was a defensive guy when I played. Bet defense. Goddamn right. Bet defense. Pressure bust pipe.
Damn right.
Defense. I'm going
and
defense.
And their two corners will be
defense.
Their two corners will be high draft picks too, by the way.
A good running game.
Yeah.
So their
two outside corners. Yep. Blake Corum. Yep. If we're gonna draft, Kendrick Miller was hurt.
I'm a defensive dude. I love defense.
I think Penix gonna be running for his life. He's gonna be under pressure most of the night. I did have Washington, but I'm kind of leaning because believe me, when it was 4, I thought it was gonna be Alabama and Texas in the end. Remember we talked about that, Mike?
Yeah.
But Michigan showed me something, I mean, it went down to the wire. I ain't gonna lie, but Michigan prevailed, bro. And I really thought it was gonna be Texas and Alabama in a rematch. I really did. But
I just want to let y'all know that Washington has the longest active winning streak in the
we know about that, bro.
I just want you to know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Both teams undefeated.
Go Big Blue.
Both teams undefeated.
The longest
Go Big Blue. Maybe
they didn't play a defense. They didn't play a defense like Michigan.
Who you got, Hakeem?
Go Big Blue. And one of the reasons why is because I want their head coach down in New Orleans.
All right.
Oh wow.
What you got? Who you got winning, Teddy G?
He going to SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, he going. Yeah, it's a done deal.
Bro, if I was if I could get a head coach job, boy, I'm going to the best, most beautiful stadium with the palm trees. I'm going to the SoFi Stadium.
Oh, he already said Washington, though.
Look,
so.
man, y'all know I don't mind being a lone wolf, and so y'all already know I'm going with the Washington Huskies, man.
Well,
I say it's
Pac. 2-2, bro.
It's Pac-12.
Michigan's at the top, Huskies at the bottom, and that's where y'all gonna be at the bottom.
It's Pac-12.
I said Big Blue.
Yeah, he said Big Blue.
Big Blue, okay.
Big Blue, yeah.
That W in back is blue, so that's why. All right, my bad. You are the lone wolf.
I'm gonna be a snow dog. You understand? That's a husky right there. And so what I'm telling you, man, I said let me get my front and center. They don't let nobody touch Mike Penix. I didn't say Mike Pence, the vice president. They don't let people touch Mike Penix. I didn't say Mike Pence, Donald Trump's vice president. I didn't say that. I said Michael Penix. Michael Penix. They tried to call him Penix or whatever the fuck they tried to call him.
Penis.
I said Penix Jr. He's a junior. He ain't the first. I said Michael Penix Jr. I think that he is going to throw for about 350, a good 350 yard. And I think that.
Defense?
Oh right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna leave it at just a W. No, I think it's gonna be a runaway. I think it's going to be a runaway. I think everybody's going to be shocked. I
Hit him
think
on top of
Washington
the head,
Husky.
Mike.
Can I finish? All right.
Go ahead.
I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to pussyfoot around it. I'm going to tell you. I said, I think Washington Husky. I said the Michigan Wolverines. I said they play in the cold. The game is in Houston. All right. I said the running back from Michigan is very tiny. He's very minuscule. He's a small guy, right? And I think that, and I'm telling you, the coach for Washington, he is focused. Go ahead on and do your research on the coach from Washington. I said he is a good coach, and I am telling you. I said also you talked about referees earlier. If you think the NCAA is about to allow Harbaugh to win this game, you're wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
They want to stick it to his anything.
They already done suspended the boy 4, 5, 6, 11 games. I say, I'm telling you, just how they did Sean Payton. I said they not better because they know Harbaugh gonna lead.
Politics. You think it's politics? Huh?
It's politics. Mm-hmm. I said they're not gonna let. They're not gonna. They know he's leaving after this college football season. They're not gonna let him do it like that because that would look bad on them. He went and won a national championship and then went to the NFL and said a big F you to the NCAA. I think that at the end of the day, it's going to be a Pac-12 team. It hasn't been a Pac-12 team win the championship outright since Oregon.
2005.
Since Oregon.
2005 USC. Oregon's never won one.
Oregon hasn't won. They got there. Mm-hmm. They got there, but they didn't win. I say what I'm saying is that Pac-12 and Washington washed Oregon when they played them, and Oregon is pretty good. So I'm not going offense against defense, but if we're talking about offense, let's talk about Washington's offensive line. And we were just talking about offensive line. I said they're not going to allow Michael Penix to be hurried or rushed. And he is going to complete some passes. He has deadly accuracy. He is more accurate than Cat Williams. And I am telling you that after this game, I said, got him. Yeah. So I am telling you, dog. I'm telling you. You want to put your money down? You want to put your money down? And put your money down.
Hey, bro, look. I'll bet you $10 because guess what? I'm about to go spend that $10 right quick on a 6-piece ghost pepper wing from Popeye. Them bitches be hitting, bro.
I know, bro. I got to stop.
I'm about to go get it.
My blood pressure was high, bro. I kept eating. I had a 12-piece.
Soon as the show over, I'm going to get me a 6-piece ghost pepper wing. I'm going to come back here and it'll be about the end of the first quarter because Popeye's right up the street from my house here in Mapleton, Georgia.
Say, bro, there's nothing that I like more than
shit.
There's nothing that I like more than a quarterback. There's nothing more than I like than a quarterback that can take a licking. Y'all talk about chicken. I said that can take a licking and keep on ticking. And so would I prefer to have Jaden Daniels or Michael Penix Jr. as the backup quarterback for the Saints? Because you know they ain't gonna get the person the next job, you know. I said I would prefer to have Michael Penix Jr. I know that he was the runner-up to Jaden Daniels in the Heisman vote. I know he was the runner-up, but I am telling you that Michael Penix will translate better into the NFL. And I think that he is going to put that on display this afternoon. That's what I think.
Let's see. We about to see.
Right. So we got 3 Michigans, 3 Big Blues, and 1 Husky.
Oh!
I don't know how damn Wolverine sound.
They ain't about to let Jim Harbaugh do him like that. I'm telling y'all, they're not gonna let Jim Harbaugh do him like that. Win the championship and then go and coast the San Diego Chargers or Los Angeles Chargers, whoever it is, because they know he's leaving going to the NFL because they know how wrong that they did that man. I said he probably was cheating, like the Houston Astros. He probably was cheating.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question right quick, and I want to add. We talking about Penny, but who is y'all all time best
NFL
left-handed quarterback?
Steve Young.
Left-handed?
Yep.
Left-handed. Hold on. Let me think about it now.
Both of the Steves. Steve Young,
I can
Steve
say
McNair.
Michael Vick.
Well, Steve
McNair wasn't no left-handed.
I know, I was just kidding.
No.
Michael Vick.
That's a good one, Mike. That's a good one. But I'm gonna go a little bit further back. And it wasn't so much that he was super great or whatever, but I used to like Boomer Esiason when he used to throw the ball to Carl Pickens all the time. But I think, I think it's a tie between Vic and Steve Young.
Yeah, I got to go back a little ways too. The pocket quarterback back in the day, my Ken and the Snake Stabler. Yeah,
not the Snake.
Oh, that's too far back. I still was in. I still way back. I was still in my daddy balls. I was still inside my daddy balls fighting my cousins.
Y'all remember Jim Zone? Jim Zone?
Brother and sisters. Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember Jim Zone?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another one. Now, you were born before. He was playing before. He played for Seattle, right?
Yeah.
He played for Seattle, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a historian, but.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
They didn't have that many.
Steve Young, top 5 quarterback all time for me.
Yeah,
Steve Young, top 5.
Steve
Brunell Young, top 5.
Mark Brunell made it to he got a ring with the Saints.
Mark Brunell, trash.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it. You know it, so. You know it.
He did get the Super Bowl as a starter. Yeah.
You know it. Look, Steve Young, top 5 all time for me. I mean,
Steve
you know, it's like
left-handed quarterback ever.
Oh my God! Then
with Vic close behind.
You know, then you got to factor in like, is Steve Young better than Joe Montana? And that just lets me know where your thought process is in your development. You know what I'm saying? I said, but at the end of the day, the modern quarterback, Steve Young can play in today's game.
In today's game, yeah, that's
Joe Montana cannot.
No,
Joe Montana is like Joe Montana is like Kirk Cousins right now.
And he's very slight. Joe Montana wasn't even 200 pounds. Joe Montana was like 190 pounds.
Yeah,
he was little dude. He really was.
I think Drew Brees was bigger than Montana.
I think he was too. Not by much, but he was.
Not by much. Right. Now, hey, before we get off, we've been on here a good while. I'm about to watch the national championship, but we got to talk about our Pelicans, bro.
Why not?
They just blew out without Zion ass. They just blew out the Kings in Sacramento by 33.
Is that why y'all brought me on here today? Thank you. Okay, thank y'all for having me. I said, look, I'm gonna don't do it. I said, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I said the Pelicans are actually better without Zion Williamson because we are a defensive team, and the NBA has caught up to Zion Williams' antics. And at the end of the day, Zion Williamson cannot follow instructions, and so it will lead to his destruction. And so what I'm saying is, I like that Trey Murphy has stepped into his role in year 4, right? And he is destined 3, but he feels like year 4, right? But he's destined for greatness. He is destined for greatness, right? I said, this may be a controversial take, but I'm still going to say it. Pascal Siakam is on the trade block. You should let them know that Zion is available as well. I would trade Zion for Pascal Siakam because he would fill 2 needs. He is a better free throw shooter, and that's what we need. And he would also can play the 5. And so Pascal Siakam would be a very, very good trade bait to get Zion because Toronto wants to sell tickets for the game. And plus, we can help Zion out because they probably got less holes in Toronto. I say so. They probably got them holes ice cold in Toronto. So I'm just saying, they got them hot girls. They got them hot girls in New Orleans. They got them hot girls in New Orleans, Houston. I said, if you send Zion to Toronto, They ain't got nothing but them icicles up there. So he probably lose some weight. You know, he probably go on a little pescatarian diet. You know, I said, but I think Zion is in a wrong. Honestly, for the first time, I've come to this realization. I think New Orleans is the wrong place for Zion, because New Orleans is a place where you have to have self-discipline, self-control, and I just don't think that he possesses that trait. So I think that Pascal Siakam, we need a good African. We don't need somebody from South Carolina, Alabama, because I say they get too excited with the Bourbon Street and be looking for Instagram models and all that. Zion, I'm sorry, I'm talking about your personal behavior, but that is the only thing that's holding you back. So we do not have a point guard. So send Dennis Schroeder down here too. He plays for Toronto. We'll send you draft picks because our team is full. Our team is full. We don't need nobody else, but give me Siakam, give me Schroeder. We'll send you Zion. We'll send you a few other little things, some picks, some po' boys, a bag of Zapp's potato chip, a couple of pig lips. You know, I mean, whatever you need. Some beignets, a couple of Mardi Gras umbrellas. I said, but give me Siakam, give me Schroeder. We'll give you Zion. You know, we ain't gonna send the Puerto Rican up there. We ain't gonna send Jose up there because we need a good backup point guard. But right now, we do not have a point guard at all. So at the end of the day, in the starting lineup, I said, so that's what I feel. I think that the Pelicans are better without Zion. And if the Pelicans would win a championship easy if they brought in Pascal Siakam.
How do you feel about this, Hakeem? How do you feel about what he said? As far as I don't know about no Dennis Schroeder, but
I like Dennis, boy. You know Dennis and them just won the world championships in Germany, the German team. Because Dennis Schroeder, bro, he was the most valuable player of the entire FIBA World Championship. You do know this, right? You know,
yeah,
he did. He was the MVP. I just want you to know that.
I wouldn't hunt. I wouldn't hunt Siakam. I wouldn't be mad if we got him. But to be honest with you, the guy I think that the Pels should hunt for is Lauri Markkanen from the Utah Jazz.
I
think he just fills too many needs. He's 7 feet. He can rebound. He can shoot. He can stretch 5. So that way, Zion can go ahead and eat down low. But it's almost kickoff, fellas, and the 6-piece Ghost Pepper Wing is waiting on me to come get him. So, you know, hope everybody has a fantastic night. Good to see my boy Mike. Good to see my boy Teddy G. Thanks to all the
you know,
fans.
I'm gonna stick to the G code. Hey, you know it's Teddy G. I'm gonna stick to the G code. I just want to say thank you to you 3 gentlemen, because it's Teddy G. I'm gonna stick to the G code. You feel me? I say everybody be busy and stuff, but you know, if y'all hit me, y'all know I'ma holler. So at the end of the day, Teddy G, I'm gonna stick to the G code, bro. And that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all gravy. That's what Teddy G stand for today. Gucci.
Yes, sir.
I like for Zion to be traded to Cleveland. I'm gonna just say that.
The Cleveland. What you want?
Who you gonna get from Cleveland?
What you want?
Give me
what you want back for him?
Give me Jared Allen and give me Darren Garland. Give me Garland, they point guard.
Garland
and Jared
now
Allen.
you're talking, Mike. Now you're talking. How many picks? They fill 2 needs.
Huh?
How many picks you get? How many picks you throwing in there too, though? They ain't just gonna give them. They ain't gonna do a straight swap. But how many of them first round picks you gonna go ahead and give them along to get Garland and Jared Allen? They both fill 2 needs. So that's 2 great picks. That is 2 great picks. Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's gonna cost more than 1 draft. Yeah, there you go. Too. I think the Pels. I think the Pels will say yes to that. Damn right. Because we got our point guard and we got our. There you go. I think the Pels say yes to that.
I got my defensive guy.
I think the Pels say yes to that.
That can clean up.
Yep.
And I got a motherfucking point guard for the next goddamn 10 years. I take it.
Yes, sir.
All day long.
Yep. And can shoot a 3, and he's an all-star. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I
say them 2 plus 3 first. Oh yeah.
You know they ain't gonna do it.
No, Zion love LeBron so goddamn much. Why not follow his goddamn footsteps? Tell your ass, nigga.
Right.
Shit.
sure.
Go back there and rebuild Cleveland. They got a good young roster. K ass, nigga.
Yep.
Anybody won't bet? Anybody won't bet? My Cash App, the 2020 Vision 504. They not gonna let Jim Harbaugh win no damn championship tonight. I'm telling y'all. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out.
I got 10.
Peace out.
I got 10 on.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy.
You gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here.
You got in. You want some of this, Mike? 10.
They're not gonna let Harbaugh win it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They're not gonna let Harbaugh win it. I'm telling you.
Mike.
I let y'all have it. I ain't betting on it.
Say, bro, this WWE. This WWE right here. This WWE, baby. I'm telling you. This WWE. It's like wrestling.
So you got 20 to pay me and Teddy.
It's like wrestling.
Hold on. You taking Washington also?
Huh?
You taking Washington? You taking Washington?
No, I'm taking Michigan.
Oh, okay. I'm going Michigan too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he got Washington.
I bet. Teddy. I give you 10. Let's go 10 on.
I'm with the Huskies. I'm with the Huskies. I'm with the Huskies.
You want some of that NFL too with him, Hakeem? Before we go.
Some of the NFL. Well, what's the bet on the NFL?
Hey, I'm saying watch out for the Browns. And
what's
I think Ravens win it all.
So? Well, I think the Ravens. Miami gonna beat the Chiefs.
I think the Ravens gonna win it all.
Well, yeah, a lot of us think that.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know.
Ravens been acting a goddamn fool lately.
I think the 49ers might make it tough for them.
But yeah, just like how they made it tough for them 2 weeks ago.
I think he caught the 49ers off guard that day.
Yeah, all right, that's real. That's real.
It's gonna be a different game. They meet up again in the Super Bowl.
But the 49ers could beat anybody. It ain't that the Ravens are head and shoulders the best team. I feel like in the league. Right. They got flaws.
So the Ravens ain't beat
the Rams.
Okay, so the Ravens
should have won that game.
Okay, so the Ravens didn't just beat their ass 2-3 weeks ago.
Who beat San Francisco?
Yeah,
they won on a 1-game basis. Yeah, they did.
All right, yeah, that's true.
I ain't taking nothing from it. I'm not gonna downplay it. Yeah, they absolutely they did. They sure did. Absolutely, they sure did. I think if they get back, but if they meet up again, I'll take the Niners.
Say, bro, I think the Browns can beat anybody in the AFC except for except for Baltimore.
Yeah,
that defense is real. And they run that bitch. And Flacco be putting up 400 yards on a regular. He got about 2-3 years of rest. Joe Flacco say I done won one, I can win another one.
Let me ask y'all something before we go. Do y'all think, I know Flacco coming in and taking over for Deshaun because he got hurt and doing a swell job, but do y'all think Deshaun Watson is worth that money?
Hell no, he ain't worth that money.
Not now. Now that you see what's been going on with him now.
But he earned that money. He ain't worth it, but he earned it.
Look, my thing is this. I look. This is the question I'll answer somebody earlier today. Do you feel like Dak Prescott? Okay. Do y'all feel like Dak Prescott? You know what I'm saying? It is worth $46 million. I mean, it's worth what's called $1 million. I mean, if Deshaun, yeah, it sure is. It started. We had a discussion later.
Let's go.
We'll have a discussion later.
All right, everybody.
First down,
y'all, bro.
We'll see
first
y'all.
down,
Mike,
first down, Michigan.
Thank you. Teddy,
yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on. Hey,
thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, brother.
Thank you to the fans.
All right.
See y'all. We love y'all.
Personal. Straight biz. See you next time on
Tell it like it is.
Yeah, you're right.
And 6 people go Pepper Wayne. Yes, go. Yes, sir.
Yeah, everybody go get them. How y'all doing? It's just me in the place to be. But I just want to tell y'all good night. Love y'all. Go and watch this championship game, even though it's nobody I really care about. We're gonna win Teddy G money. I'm going for Michigan, and y'all have a good night. Be safe, and we'll see y'all next time. Go out with a little music, a little Pelican music. They doing good right now. See ya.
5-star T-Bone Pelicans take flight, take flight.
Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Let's go. This is the blender, Smoothie King Center. Pelicans take flight, no surrender. Ball hard in the paint, no pretender. Fly high, soar to the top. When we play together, we can't be stopped. The other 29 teams gon' hate. Let them hate. That's okay, we the best. Let it marinate. Unbothered, we fly high. The only limit we got is the sky. Stand our ground, we never back down. Brandon threes gon' take us to the crown. Play hard, 48 minutes. D up, play smart, we're winning. Pelicans take flight, take flight, take flight. Come on and take flight. Take flight, Pelicans 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 take flight.
Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Yeah, we go hard every day and night. Yup, spread them wings, non-stop flight. Everybody knows our future looks bright. Yup, grab them teams, throw them in a blender, whip them up in a Smoothie King Center. Yeah. Shots fly, return to sender. When we fly up, you better surrender. The Pels, that's my team. We take flight in New Orleans. Yeah, and you know what I mean. Yeah, take flight, that's our team. Come on, no doubt, we gonna throw the rock up. To stop us, you better throw a block up. With every win, we raising the stock. Come on, get ready, the Pels about to flock. Yeah.
Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take flight. Take flight, Pelicans take